Hello everyone, I'm Mariter with Scrap Dog Media and I have an amazing video today that you are not going to want to miss. We are going to discuss cross-cultural relationships today, look at the advantages and the disadvantages. Trust me, you do not want to miss this. But first, I have a special request of you. Starting a new YouTube channel is a very difficult task. You need the help of your friends and you are my friends. You are my Scrap Dog family. So, I humbly ask, will you take a moment to click that subscribe button, and while you're at it, click the like button. It helps the algorithm know to send this video out to others to see, and it supports our channel. I truly appreciate your support. Okay, now we will get to the video. For many women from Thailand, the Philippines, and Vietnam, dating or marrying a man from the USA, the UK, Canada, or Australia opens a door to a different life, full of both opportunities and challenges. On the positive side, one of the biggest advantages is financial stability. Many Western men are able to offer a lifestyle that's simply out of reach for a lot of local guys back home. It's not about gold digging, it's about building a future where basic needs aren't a daily struggle. But there are gold diggers and you need to be aware of that. But this video is not about scammers or bar girls. I'm talking about true and honest, hardworking women that just want a better life. A foreign partner can bring a different kind of love, one that's more emotionally open, affectionate, and respectful, especially compared to some of the more traditional, patriarchal relationships common in parts of Asia. And it can bring financial stability so that the woman isn't always worrying day after day of just how she is going to be able to feed her family. Just relieving this stress from her daily life allows her to put her focus on you and make a good, stable, and strong life with you. Asian women are some of the most loyal wives on the planet. I know because I am one of them. There's also the excitement of new experiences, traveling to another country and learning a new language and building a mixed cultural family. An adventure many women dream about. Children from these unions often grow up bilingual and with broader opportunities for education and success. And face the facts, guys, we Asian women just love the looks of foreign men, especially your cute noses. But intercultural relationships are not all sunshine and butterflies. The disadvantages are real too. One of the biggest challenges is culture shock. Moving to a Western country or even just adapting to a foreign partner's mindset can leave a woman feeling isolated or misunderstood. Language barriers, different expectations in marriage, and missing family back home can cause deep loneliness. Then, there's the risk factor. Sadly, not every Western man has pure intentions. Some women find themselves in controlling, unhappy, or even abusive situations, far away from the safety nets they would have had at home. In short, for these women, cross-cultural love is a big gamble. The rewards can be life-changing, but the risks are real, and navigating them takes strength, trust, and a lot of heart. Another thing that's not always talked about is the pressure that comes with being seen as the lucky one. Family and friends back home might assume life is now perfect, expecting financial help or support. That can create a heavy burden. Many women quietly struggle under the weight of expectations, feeling like they can't ever admit if things aren't as wonderful as they seem. This is especially true in my country of the Philippines. If you marry a foreign man, your family and friends will automatically assume that you are now rich. And in reality, even though you might not be rich, you still are to them. Maybe you drive a nice car or you have a huge TV, a refrigerator, aircon, and a nice home. Well, that's rich to them because very few have things like that in their countries. No matter what your situation is, you're rich in the eyes of her family and friends. Take in mind, many of them struggle just to buy a dried fish for dinner. So don't be surprised if someone isn't always asking for money to be sent to them. You should send your wife's parents some money to help support them. This is an unspoken rule. the daughter is oftentimes the breadwinner. And take in mind, most elderly in Asia do not get any government financial support, or if they do, it's very small. So it is up to their children, usually the daughters, to support the parents. But just because you send some money to the parents does not mean you should to everyone else that asks. And most likely, many will come asking. After all, you are rich in their eyes, so why not ask? You need to be firm and stand your ground on that, and don't support the entire neighborhood. If you ever start, it will never end, so don't start in the first place. There's also the challenge of identity. Living in a new culture, a woman might start to feel torn between two worlds. She's proud of where she's from, but now she has to adapt to a different way of thinking, speaking, and behaving. Sometimes it feels like losing pieces of herself just to fit in, and that's not easy. There will always be some differences even in a strong relationship. Different ideas about parenting, money, family roles, and even little everyday habits can lead to misunderstandings. A lot of patience, communication, and willingness to compromise is needed on both sides. For the women involved, it means constantly balancing the dreams they had for a better life with the realities of living in a completely different world. All of these are issues that you can easily overcome if you love each other and are willing to take time to understand each other. Take time to look through the eyes of your partner. My love, will you tell them the male side of things?
Okay, Meritor. Sure, I got you covered, babe. No problem. When a U.S. Western man starts a relationship with a woman from Southeast Asia, it often feels like a breath of fresh air. For many guys, especially those who have been burned by the dating culture back home, there's something incredibly refreshing about the way these women value family, loyalty, and real connection. It's not just about looks, it's the feeling of being appreciated and respected, sometimes for the first time in a long time. A lot of men find that dating an Asian woman brings them back to a more traditional kind of relationship, the kind where gender roles are clearer, but in a way that feels supportive, not oppressive. It's not about control, it's about teamwork. Men often say they feel needed again, like they have a real purpose in the relationship, instead of being treated as disposable or easily replaceable. You gotta take into mind, many of us guys are coming from failed marriages where we were taken for granted, cheated on, and lied to. The world is not the way it used to be 100 years ago. Life is much different in a modern world. And after these failed marriages end, and we have finally healed from all that, we look for something different, something that we cannot find in the West. Oftentimes, when we find a partner in Southeast Asia, it feels like a relationship from a time when cowboys were riding horses, gunfighters were riding through the Old West, raising all kinds of hell, but most of us guys were out farming and plowing the fields, and our women were waiting there for us at the cabin with a barbecue pig ready after a long day in the field with arms open when we got home and a big smile on her face when she sees us ride up to the cabin. That's the best way I can describe it, guys. It's like a relationship we wish we could have had many decades ago, a world and an age ago, lost in time. But it's not without challenges. The cultural differences can run deep, and things that seem simple, like how you argue, how you show love, how you manage money, can be worlds apart. For many men, it takes time and patience to understand where their partner is coming from, especially when communication styles clash or unspoken expectations build up. It's rewarding, but it's definitely not always easy. Some guys also find it hard dealing with how close their partner is to her family back home. Family comes first, and sometimes that means sending money or helping out in ways that feel strange to you. if you grew up more independent, it can cause some tension if you are not ready for it, but it's just the way it is, guys, and you have to accept it. Here in the USA, when people get old, they generally have pensions, 401ks, Medicaid, Medicare, and Social Security checks. But there in Asia, it's a whole different world. Oftentimes, the elderly have absolutely nothing other than what the daughter sends them. Imagine being 75 or 80 years old and not even knowing if you'll be able to afford to eat dinner. That's the facts of life, guys, and if you take away the daughters to your country, then you need to take the responsibility of helping her with her responsibilities. I'm not here trying to preach to you, absolutely not. I know most of you are totally responsible and loving and caring guys, but there is that small few that need to hear this. The ones who refuse to help their wives with her parents, and the ones who try to force her to not send her parents any money. Those are the guys who need to walk up to reality and realize it's a different world when you marry an Asian girl. Another thing is the language barrier. Even when both people speak some English, it is not always easy to say exactly what you mean. Sometimes little misunderstandings turn into big arguments just because you are coming from two very different worlds. It takes patience and a sense of humor to get through those moments without getting frustrated. But if you just work through things like that, then the rewards are absolutely amazing. There is nothing that you can't overcome together, and you'll have a woman beside you that you absolutely know stands with you and has your back. That's worth more than all the gold in Fort Knox. Well, assuming there is still gold in Fort Knox, hopefully Elon will investigate that very soon. But you get my point, guys. I'll give it back to Meritor now, but trust me, guys, you are in for a world you have never, ever imagined before. One filled with joy, laughter, excitement, and everything in between. And I would not trade it for anything.
Thank you, my love, for giving us the male side of the story. Women from Southeast Asian countries like the Philippines, Thailand, and Vietnam possess a unique blend of traditional values and modern perspectives. They are often seen wearing their beautiful traditional dresses during cultural festivals and family gatherings, showcasing their rich heritage and pride in their roots. Their attire is not just clothing, but a symbol of their identity and history, passed down through generations. They are known for their grace, warmth, and strong family ties. Family is the cornerstone of their lives, and they often gather for meals, celebrations, and important life events. These gatherings are filled with laughter, love, and a deep sense of belonging. The bonds they share with their family members are unbreakable, providing them with a support system that is both nurturing and empowering. These women are often raised with a strong emphasis on respect for elders and prioritizing family harmony. From a young age, they are taught to honor their parents and grandparents, often seeking their wisdom and guidance in making important decisions. This respect for elders is a fundamental aspect of their upbringing, shaping their values and interactions with others. While they value their cultural heritage, these women are also embracing modernity. They seamlessly blend traditional values with contemporary lifestyles, navigating the complexities of modern society with ease. Whether it's using the latest technology, pursuing higher education, or working in urban settings, they are adept at balancing the old with the new. They are often well-educated, career-driven, and eager to explore the world. Education is highly valued, and many women pursue advanced degrees and professional careers. They are not afraid to step out of their comfort zones, traveling to new places, and experiencing different cultures. This thirst for knowledge and adventure drives them to achieve their goals and broaden their horizons. They are drawn to the opportunities and experiences that a cross-cultural relationship can offer. These relationships allow them to learn about different cultures and perspectives, enriching their lives and broadening their understanding of the world. They often find joy in sharing their own culture with their partners, creating a beautiful blend of traditions. Their upbringing instills in them a strong work ethic and a sense of responsibility towards their families. They are often seen juggling multiple roles, from being dedicated professionals to caring family members. This sense of duty and commitment drives them to work hard and strive for excellence in everything they do. They are often incredibly resourceful and resilient, capable of overcoming challenges with grace and determination. Life may present them with numerous obstacles, but their inner strength and perseverance enable them to rise above adversity. Their resilience is a testament to their character, inspiring others around them to stay strong and keep moving forward. The beauty of cross-cultural relationships lies in the celebration of differences. Imagine learning new languages, trying exotic cuisines, and experiencing different ways of celebrating holidays and traditions. It's an adventure that enriches both partners' lives. These relationships offer a unique opportunity for personal growth. By navigating cultural differences, partners develop empathy, understanding, and a broader worldview. They learn to appreciate different perspectives and ways of life. However, it's important to acknowledge that differences can sometimes lead to misunderstandings. What might be considered polite in one culture could be perceived as rude in another. Open communication, patience, and a willingness to learn from each other are key to bridging these gaps. Just remember to always be willing to talk to each other, and whatever you do, never go to bed angry at each other. Talk to each other and solve any problems before bedtime. And if you take my advice, then you can have a hot, steamy makeup time at the end of the day. Well guys, that's it for this video. I hope it's helped to open your eyes and mind on what lies ahead for you in a cross-cultural relationship. You are absolutely in for the time of your life. Did you remember to subscribe to my channel? If not, then what are you waiting for? Please click subscribe now and click that like button. I need your support and I certainly appreciate it very much. I will see you in the next video. Stay safe and God bless all of you.